Hello there. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever, wherever it is where you're at. Good to see you here for a little bit of book chat about food. It's getting late in the afternoon. I'm getting ready to do a little cooking, but I wanted to talk about this book. I got it for a friend. First, I got it for me in hardcover. Then I got it for a friend. Sadly, probably isn't going to read it. And then I got it for I'm going to maybe get it for my sister and maybe for Christmas. And it's called Finding Freedom by Erin French. And the book's got like a double entendre for the title, Finding Freedom. Yeah, she finds freedom, but and freedom in her cooking, and freedom in where she lives, and that's a little town in Maine. You might know a little bit about Erin French from being on like places like Good Morning America or things like that. I think she's been on a few of those shows, been interviewed because of, I don't know what came first. The book, probably her fame at the restaurant, of course, and then this book, and then the series. There's a series on. I watch it on. I don't know how. I don't know. I watch it on a streaming service, but I think that it airs on the Magnolia Network, and I think it's called maybe Finding Freedom, or you can find it under the restaurant show where they go to her restaurant, their little 41 seat whatever it is restaurant in Maine, and they film it. And then she also has another show that because I think that show sadly is only a few seasons. I don't know if they're going to do more or not. And then the newer show, she's on the road traveling with her husband and getting inspiration for their restaurant, which is in a mill. And if you don't know about it, the restaurant itself, it's in an old mill, so a historic building in this part of Maine. And it's supposedly very quaint. You can probably catch snippets of it on YouTube, find it there, or if you want to see what it looks like. Otherwise, there's in this book, there's not really a lot of, well, there isn't any. There's no pictures other than what's on the jacket. And on the jacket is her standing in front of this pretty bouquet of flowers. And then on the back page is a picture of her presumably on her land. And I'm pretty sure she owns this place now. I think she made pretty enough money out of this deal with this book in print and the television show. But the book is really good. So if you want to cheat, and if you just want to go ahead on Magnolia or a streaming service and watch, again, I don't know if it's Finding Freedom or Erin French or Lost. What is it?
Is it Lost Cabin?
Lost Kitchen.
Lost Kitchen.
Lost Kitchen is the name of the actual restaurant. You could probably poke that in your streaming service and find her show. Again, sadly, it's only a few seasons, and I don't know if the network's going to renew it, but this gives you the background of the show. So watch the show, then read the book. I read the book, then watched the show. And the book's really well written. I don't know if there was a Finding Freedom, The Lost Kitchen, if there was a ghostwriter or anything, probably a lot of editorial help. But it's really kind of her memoir, starting from when she was a little girl and finding her passion for food, working at her father's restaurant. He had a little, I looked it up one time. I don't think he still has it there, but the building's still there. It's just like a little diner at one time when she was growing up. And that would probably been in the 80s because I'm going to guess she's 40 something now. So, and she found her passion for food. And so this memoir talks about that. And it talks about her coming back home. She thought she wanted to leave home, go out and see the big city, be in the world, like a lot of people do when they're young. She ends up coming back home. I'm not going to give out any plot ruiners, but she comes back home and decides that she wants to try to make it work. But like a lot of restaurants, you just can't dive in head first, take capital investment. Some people like to do food trucks and pop-ups, and she has to figure out how she's going to do that with little to no money on her own with nobody's help. And boy, she has some good struggles. If you want some drama, that's in here. If you want some good old-fashioned fighting and the heroine's arc of redemption as she gets her act together after hitting rock bottom, that's all in here. And then you find out what she's doing today. I know that the restaurant is only open seasonally, and you have to, if I think You still have to submit a postcard and have it hopefully randomly drawn out of a bag to get a reservation here. But this covers all that time period before she got to be so well known. It's well worth the read. To be honest, I could see myself reading it again. And it's a good read. You don't have to read it only in summer or only in winter. It's anytime read. But it would make a good gift if you have anybody with a birthday or Christmas coming up. This is the book to get them. I'm sure by now it's in paperback. But me being a foodie, I mean, if I know I'm going to love the book and I'm reading another book that I'm going to do a review on, yet another book about Anthony Bourdain, I prefer, if I can, to get it in good shape, or at least, if not a first edition, a hardcover. If I know it's going to be good, this one's worth getting it as a hardcover if you love that sort of thing, because it's a wonderfully written book. So, got some holiday seasons ahead or anything like that, your fellow foodie, get him this book, or you read it, because I guarantee you like it. There won't be any recipes like you would get with with Fanny, what's her name, Fanny Singer, which is what's her name's daughter. The whole I'm just having the restaurant in Berkeley. Daniel, what's the restaurant in Berkeley? Been there forever.
Yeah, you're asking me. That's
okay. I should have done my homework. Anyway, Alice Waters. Okay, it's not gonna be like an Alice Waters book where you're gonna get a couple cooking tips and recipes in here. That's not what this is. This is straight up a dramatic memoir, right? That's what you get in here. No pictures, no recipes, and you don't miss it. So actually, you don't even need to be a foodie to like this book. It's a good story. So otherwise, you take care of yourself. Wondering what you're reading? Let me know. Shoot me what you're reading in the comments. Hit like, hit subscribe, and have a good day. And I will talk to you later.